Once there were three young men, a Jew, a Hindu, and a Muslim. No, this is not the beginning of a joke. It's a true story about one path to world peace. But first, we need to take a detour to the village of Helm. According to Jewish tradition, everyone who lives in the village of Helm is a fool. For example, here's one of the many stories from Helm. One day, two Helmites were walking together outside and it started to rain. One of them said, "It's raining. Why don't you open your umbrella?" "Oh, it won't make any difference. My umbrella is full of holes." "Then why did you bring it?" "I didn't think it was going to rain." So now that you know a little bit about Helm, let's go back to the three young men. I've heard them tell stories for the past 5 years at programs put on by Children at the Well, a youth interfaith storytelling project sponsored by the Interfaith Story Circle of the Tri-City area. Oh, I wish you could have been with me at those programs. When you walk into the house of worship, a different one each year, you see the families bringing in all this wonderful food that will be shared after the program. You see Hindu women in their brilliantly colored saris with red dots on their foreheads. You see the Muslim women with their heads covered by beautiful silk scarves that set off their outfits. Then the stories start. Ben, the Jew, specializes in stories from Helm. That's why we took the detour there. Ritam, the Hindu, also often shares humorous stories from his tradition. Both of these young men are brilliant mimics and use their character voices to enhance their stories. Kalafala, the Muslim, often has a solemn expression on his face, but when he smiles, his whole face lights up. Recently, he's been telling stories from his journey from his Islamic school, where he graduated in 8th grade, to the public high school that he is now attending, where he is learning about this larger community and they are learning about him. But what touches me most at these programs, what really warms my heart and touches my soul, are the way these kids act before and after the program. They just group together, chatting, gesturing, laughing. It's clear they have become friends. Once I was with these three young men. We were sitting in a circle of storytellers at the first gathering of the New York State Storytellers. It was a story swap where we were just different people would tell us a story as the mood hit them. Well, there was a lull, and the facilitator, my friend Joe Doolittle, asked the three young men, "Do one of you have a story you'd like to share?" Well, Ritam the Hindu turned to Ben the Jew and said, "Tell them a Helm story." And Kalafala smiled and said, "Yes, tell them a Helm story." So Ben did, and we all laughed. But I remember thinking, I wonder how many places in the world today that you would find a Jew, a Hindu, and a Muslim sharing stories as friends. And then I thought, whoever would have imagined that one path to world peace goes straight through the village of Helm?